Welcome to the Life Lesson YouTube channel, where we share stories, ideas, and wisdom to inspire your journey. Sit back, relax, and let's begin today's episode.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really plunging into, well, quite an incredible story. BYJU'S.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Once the world's most valuable Edtech company.
Exactly, hitting a staggering $22 billion valuation. So, our mission today, let's unpack this journey.
From those really innovative beginnings.
To a pretty dramatic collapse, we'll dig into the sources you've provided, try to understand the rise, the fall.
And what it tells us, a real cautionary tale for the whole startup world.
Definitely. So where does it all start? What was the core idea?
Well, originally the mission stated was about democratizing access to quality education, making it engaging, personalized.
And it began offline, right?
Right.
Not with an app initially.
Correct. Founder BYJU'S had these incredibly popular offline coaching classes. We're talking massive sessions.
Like stadium-sized, apparently.
Yeah, the sources mentioned teaching up to 25,000 students at once. Huge scale, even then.
Okay, so from that huge offline success, how did the shift to digital happen?
The app launched in 2015. That was the pivot. BYJU'S of the Learning app launched, and it took off incredibly fast. Millions of users.
And that led to becoming India's first edtech unicorn by 2018. Pretty quick.
Very quick. But what really fueled that hypergrowth was just massive amounts of capital.
Right, the funding rounds.
Huge ones. $4.45 billion in total from some really big names. Chan, Zuckerberg Initiative, BlackRock, Tiger Global.
Wow. And then came the acquisitions.
Oh, yeah. An aggressive global spree. 17 companies bought for around $3 billion.
Any key ones that stand out?
Definitely Akash Educational Services, that was nearly $1 billion. And White Hat Junior for $300 million.
And the thinking behind those? Synergy? Or something else?
Well, the sources suggest many were less about, let's say, strategic fit and more about just boosting that valuation number.
Ah, okay. Setting up for the next funding round, maybe.
It kind of looks that way. Growth at all costs, perhaps appearing bigger was the goal.
Interesting. So after this meteoric rise, things started to wobble. The sources talk about a shift in the model.
Yeah, this is where it gets concerning. It apparently became less tech company, more powerful sales engine.
Disguised as a tech company is how one source put it. What did that mean in practice?
High-pressure sales tactics became pretty widespread, it seems. Reports of gaslighting parents.
Gaslighting. Wow. Into what?
Costly subscriptions, sometimes even pushing them towards third-party loans they couldn't afford.
Oof. That sounds damaging.
Terribly damaging, especially for trust, which in education, well, that's everything, isn't it?
Absolutely. So the sales culture was problematic. What about the actual financials underneath it all?
That's the other shoe dropping. In fiscal year 22, the numbers were, frankly, alarming.
How alarming.
They were spending nearly 3 rupees, 2.73 to earn just 1 rupee.
That's not sustainable.
Not at all. It led to a staggering loss, 8,245 crore. That's about $1 billion US then.
$1 billion loss. How was that hidden for so long?
Continuous funding basically masked it, like an oxygen mask, as you said before we started. But then the pandemic boost for online learning slowed down.
And the mask came off.
Exactly. The high burn rate was suddenly exposed.
And on top of the financial performance, there were governance issues.
Yeah.
Audits.
Major ones. A really unusual 17-month delay in filing their financial audits. That's a huge red flag.
17 months.
And then not one, but 2 auditors resigned in succession. First Deloitte, then BDO.
Why did they resign?
Both cited concerns. Worries about the financial reporting, lack of transparency. It's pretty unprecedented.
That sounds serious. And then there was this big loan.
Ah, yes, the term Loan B. A $1.2 billion loan taken in 2021. This is a specific type of institutional debt, usually with strict terms.
And that became a problem.
A huge one. Ravane himself apparently later called taking that loan the only mistake. That debt, combined with the poor unit economics,
Spelled disaster.
it certainly became a major source of their legal fights and financial turmoil.
So the collapse, what did that look like?
It was dramatic. That $22 billion valuation, investors like BlackRock slashed it way down.
How far down?
By early 2024, the implied value was around $1 billion. Maybe even less now.
From 22 billion to 1 billion. That's a collapse.
A huge collapse.
Yeah.
And then came mass layoffs. Over 5,000 people lost their jobs. Legal battles with those lenders. The app was even temporarily delisted.
A real implosion. And this has sent ripples through the whole edtech sector, right?
Oh, definitely. A real reckoning, as the sources call it. People are moving away from that blitzscaling idea.
That rapid growth at any cost.
Yeah, towards strategies focused on actual profitability.
Okay.
And investors, they're doing much stricter due diligence now. They have to.
So pulling it all together, what are the key takeaways for you listening?
I think there's some really clear lessons here. First, sustainable growth beats vanity valuations every time. That relentless focus on just getting bigger.
Built a house of cards.
Pretty much. Second, transparency and governance. You just can't skip those.
Yeah.
Lack of discipline and ethics. It destroys trust.
And trust is paramount.
Absolutely. Which leads to the third point. Customer trust is a core asset, especially in education. Those aggressive sales tactics, they burn that asset badly.
So BYJU'S becomes this powerful case study.
For the whole startup world, really. The journey from that innovative vision to, well, devastation is packed with insights, what to do, and maybe even more what not to do.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? What actually builds an enduring company? Not just in edtech, but anywhere. Is it just about scale, being the biggest?
Or is it something deeper?
Yeah. Or is it fundamentally about that unwavering trust, sound principles, and actually truly delivering on your core promise? Something to mull over.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Life Lessons for more inspiring content.